Hey family, what's going on? Klaus here, and guys, we had an absolute blast in our last supporter war. This one we decided to go with what I would consider a Klaus family civil war. And what this was the supporter war. And basically what that is all of the DLive subscribers, which pay $5 a month, or the YouTube members, or the patrons. All of them are considered supporters, and they all have access to sign up for events. And we decided to do a war. But I didn't realize this at the time, but over 50 people signed up. I believe 60 people signed up. And you guys know only 50 can fit in a clan. So what we decided to do was split everybody up into even war weights and do a friendly war. Jericho Rising being in charge, or Big D being in charge of Jericho Rising, and Killer Manjur being in charge of Avengers, both of those being co-leaders in my clans. And you can see here that Jericho Rising was the winning clan, but it was tied. It was 83 to 83. The percentage difference was 1.67%. I mean, it was incredibly close. The war was so close. The stream was epic. It was so much fun. I cannot wait for the next event. In fact, the next one is in just a few days, not about a week or so. So if you guys want to be involved in the next war, be sure you become a supporter. Either become a member at the $5 tier, a patron, or a DLive subscriber. I'll share with you guys the links for all three of those down below in the description. I want to fill more than 2 clans. I want to have tournaments. I want it to be huge. So highly recommend that you check it out. And of course, you have to be on the Discord server in order to take part. So be sure that you join my Discord. I'll share that link in the description as well. You know what? I'll pin a comment. I'll make it really easy for you guys to find. But anyway, guys, here's what we got. I have my favorite picked attack for each town hall level. Fortunately, we did have some 3 stars for every town hall level, including town hall 7 all the way down to town hall 13. So I'm actually going to start with town hall 7. We're going to go backwards this time, and we're going to try to feature attacks of the winning clan. I can't do that with 2 of the town halls, but I can with the rest. So I'm going to start with the defense because of our town hall 7. Let's go ahead and check this out. Now, town hall 7 is one of those town halls where you just get into the war scene. All right, it's just the beginning. Town hall 6, you really can't do any war attacks. You got giant healer. That's not really a war attack. It's decent though. It's not terrible. But at town hall 7, that's when stuff gets really exciting. So here we can see Monster Crisis coming in with a dragon raid. And again, at town hall 7, that's really what you have. You have dragons, but the benefit is actually the clan castle troops. And as you can see here, Monster Crisis brought max balloons in that CC, and with those max balloons he was able to come and snipe one of the air defenses and also one of the wizard towers as well. Great strategy. I mean, all you gotta have to do, and this is good, this is a great thing, it's good that it's simple. All right, all you have to do is get your troops in there and make sure you funnel them, make sure that you get them into the core, and the dragons will do the rest. Now this, I do have a bit of a problem with the way he executed this attack, because as you can see, this sweeper is causing some problems. But besides that, I mean, if he had attacked from like the top somewhere, you wouldn't have had that problem. So I did give him that friendly advice in the stream. But besides that, I mean, it was just pretty straightforward attack. I mean, there's really, there's not a lot of ways to mess up a town hall 7 war attack. So shout out to Monster Crisis. Well done, my man, with the dragon. Basically, it's a dragon balloon or dragloon 3-star town hall 7. I'll go ahead and just 4x through it, but it's very straightforward. There you go. All right, and next up we have town hall 8, and for town hall 8 we'll be going over to the winning clans attacks, and we'll be going to number 27. Now this is Callow. Now Callow's attack on this town hall 8 was a lot of fun because he was a bit creative with how he killed the enemy clan castle. Now watch this. This is really interesting. He sends in a CC, or I'm sorry, a hog to lure that CC, to pull it out, because you can see the radius is, that mortar is well within the radius. So he sends in a hog, pulls out max Valkyries. Brutal, man, brutal. But then he does something special. He puts a P.E.K.K.A down, high hit points and a poison, and the Valkyries are busy on the P.E.K.K.A. while the wizards take care of it, and the P.E.K.K.A. does a little bit of damage as well. So I thought that was really a cool way to do it. It's like, all right, well, you can either, you know, send in a whole bunch of barbarians and hope for the best, or against Valkyries, I would say a P.E.K.K.A. may very well be a better choice. So that was really cool. And then the rest of this attack is rather straightforward. It's hogs, right? I mean, at Town Hall 8, especially if you bring Clan Castle hogs, you're probably going to 3-star every single base that you run into. That's actually true for Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 10 as well. You can pretty much 3-star any Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 10 base with hogs as well. And I didn't actually write down what type of strategy each of these people used, so I don't know if the Town Hall 9 used hogs. I don't know if the Town Hall 10, actually I do know that the Town Hall 10 used hogs. I remember the raid because it's mine. I'll explain that in a moment. But I'm just saying, hogs are amazing. They're a great strategy, and especially if you can bring max hogs from the Clan Castle, they're just crazy, crazy strong. But check it out. I mean, Callow really ripped this base. He had a heal spell at the end, and there's no splash damage down here at all. I mean, it's amazing. That last defense won't even stand a chance. And then once the hogs get done with the defenses, and again, the trick is just keep them under heal. Once they get done with all that, they're amazing at cleanup because they jump walls, they're fast, they do a lot of damage. So I'll go ahead and 4x it through that because all the defenses are done. But shout out to Callow, okay? Shout out to Callow. Again, remember, all these guys are supporters, so I want to make sure that I give them their due. But there was, what, 120 attacks in this war? It was a 30v30 war. Each person gets 2 attacks. Yeah, 120 attacks. I can't show them all, so I'm just showing some of my favorites. If you guys want to see them all, be sure that you're in the wars, or at least come out to the streams. This one was streamed on a Tuesday. Remember, we stream every Tuesday and Thursday on D Live. You can find the link for that also in the description. But shout out to Callow. Nicely done, my friend. Nicely done. Now, if we move up to the Town Hall 9 raid, we'll be going up to number 21. It's funny because this is the base of somebody who we're going to show their attack later. But, ooh, actually, this is Lalo. Nice. All right, so Rico, you did a great job, man. Rico attacking Who's Your Baby, all right? And he is coming in 9v9 against with a Lalunian attack strategy. We got Lava Hounds, Balloons, Minions, Stone Slammer, and just a hint that Stone Slammer is really important in this raid. But yeah, just a really, really great attack. So King's gonna be coming on level. Oh, and notice his heroes aren't maxed. Okay, he's got a level 17 King, level 18 Queen, and he actually does a really, really great job of taking on this base. Also, check out this blatant weakness. That cannon can't target that archer. The archer is going to easily take out that air defense. It's just amazing. He also used some lightning spells, takes out another air defense. So now there is only there's only 3, and there's about to only be 2 once that archer takes out that air defense. So just really great ability of looking at bases and breaking them down and deciding, all right, what's the weakness? Let's take advantage of that weakness, right? So he's going right after the air defense. He's got the Stone Slammer leading the way with the Lava Hounds. CC does come out. No poison at this point, but there it is. Ooh, that witch hasn't actually jumped into the poison spell. That's actually a problem, but I mean, he basically just overwhelmed the base at this point. And that, again, that Stone Slammer was really, really important because, check this out, with all the air defenses down, there's really nothing that can stop this base. Level 30 Queen, though. I mean, this is a max Town Hall 9. Who's Your Baby has a good base as far as strength goes, but the design itself lent itself to some Lalunian and an overwhelming 3-star. I mean, Rico really destroyed this base. And the way you know that this base was completely wrecked was that Stone Slammer is still up. It literally never popped. That's crazy, right? That's some crazy stuff. So I'm gonna 4x through the rest of this, but I believe that that gold mine up there is gonna be the last of it. But yeah, so shout out to Rico for an amazing Lalunian Town Hall 9 3-star. I like the use of the lightning spell. That was creative, and I really liked the ability for him to just not lose a Stone Slammer at all. I don't even know what was in his clan castle. Didn't matter, I guess. Probably balloons, max level. He killed that base. He absolutely killed that base. Now, I would love to show you guys a Town Hall 10, but unfortunately, Jericho Rising had no Town Hall 10 3-stars against other Town Hall 10s. But guess what? My Town Hall 10 was in Avengers, and I got 2 3-stars. So I've decided to show you guys one of those. So let's go and look at number 19. Now, this was actually my first attack. I 3-starred Beast Mode, and then I 3-starred Super Moose. But I want to show you guys the attack on Beast Mode because it did not go well. It did not go well. Just watch this. Okay, so first thing I'm thinking is, oh, cool. I can go in here. I can take out one Inferno on the way, take out the CC, and if I'm lucky, I'll get the Queen. I didn't even get close, guys. There's the bowlers. The funnel was bad. Did not get the funnel set up at all. So the bowler's gonna walk. The wall, I don't even know why I deployed my wall breakers. I mean, I don't even know what I was thinking through most of this attack, to be honest with you. Good poison. I mean, the poison's gonna handle that CC, no problem. I've got the free spell, but I was way too late, so the wall breaker already died. It didn't even get anywhere close to the enemy queen. So I would have normally have said, you know what, game over, it's done, I lose. I do not 3-star this, but I'm gonna keep trying anyway. I'm not gonna give up. So sending in the hogs from the top side, the CC Valkyrie's doing a great job of distracting, as well as the king, and we're gonna need to get some heals on. So there is a heal protecting against the enemy queen, and there's a giant bomb, and there's a bomb tower, multi-targeting Inferno. I mean, it's brutal out here, man. It is brutal. So we're gonna need another heal, Wizard Tower. We're gonna need another heal, Wizard Tower. And the enemy queen is still doing crazy amounts of damage. So you'll notice, and the freeze on the Tesla farm, because Tesla farms are brutal against hogs. Now, I probably should have hit the Wizard Tower with that freeze as well, but I missed. I just didn't hit it. So I did so many things wrong. Bad funnel, didn't put down my freeze on the Inferno to save the wall wrecker, and then I did an okay job with the heal spells, though. All that being said, though, we didn't quite get all the defenses, right? The hogs died out. We have a single Valkyrie and Archer over here handling the clan castle. We have a single bowler. Hint, this bowler is important, okay? Pay attention to that bowler. Baby Dragon gets sniped by the Seeking Your Mind, and the queen dies this Tesla, but notice there's not a lot of health. Tesla is the last defense, not a lot of health. So, what's gonna happen? Well, all of these little troops are gonna slowly work their way toward that Tesla. It's in the middle, right? So, the clan castle on the left is going to go down. That Valkyrie is very strong. It's max Valkyrie from the CC. The Archer is going to work on the Dark Elixir drill, and then watch this Valkyrie. You would think, okay, the Valkyrie is going to get into the range of the Tesla, and she's going to die because she has to go through a wall. No, first she's got to go through the altar. The Archers are going to take care of it. Once again, Archer on the Dark Elixir drill, and this bowler on this gold sword. So I'm paying attention to the Valkyrie, thinking Valkyrie's going to have to get in there and take out this Tesla. But watch this. First of all, Valkyrie's dead. Boom. Bowler bounce wrecks the Tesla. It comes down to a single bowler taking out that Tesla, because that bowler bounces outside the range of the Tesla. Isn't that amazing? The Dark Barracks goes down, that bowler walks over, helps out with that gold mine, and that is the triple. That was just so close. It would have been so embarrassing not 3-starring, but it was a Town Hall 10 v10. It was a fair hit, but it was just a stressful hit. So anyway, I don't want to say shout out to Jasper because that's me, but you know, it was a good attack. All right, so let's move on to Town Hall 11, guys. Things are heating up now. Town Hall 11, and as you can see, Parth is coming in with a mostly minor raid, mostly minors. Now the Town Hall sitting on the outside. There's nothing wrong with that at all. It actually is smart to do that because sometimes it throws off people with the wall wrecker and stuff. So, and the battle blimp too. But yeah, he starts off, he takes out that Town Hall, secures the 1-star. That's a great thing to do. Now we get the 50%, we get the 2-star. He gets a funnel started on the far right-hand side, so this is great. I mean, he's got the Siege Barracks that's going to have the P.E.K.K.A. and the Wizards. He's got the King that's going to take care of 6 o'clock. The Queen takes care of 9 o'clock. Very easy access to the rest of this base, right? Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't actually see the end of this raid. I saw it was an 11v11 3-star, and I thought, you know what, there's not very many of these, so let's check it out. All I do know is that this Queen Charge does a fantastic job of getting rid of some very important things, and look at that beautiful wall breaker. Oh, getting in there, taking out the enemy CC, and then we're going to be seeing that Queen step up against the enemy Queen. That's beautiful. Also, CC Hogs working on some key defenses in here. Giant Bomb triggered by a, I think that was a Wizard, which is great. And then yeah, so check it out. Parth sending in his miners basically like this, straight up the core. Watch this. They're gonna get rid of this expo, and they're gonna basically form a big giant, the big letter C. Okay, see that? Starting in the middle, working their way around. So it works nicely because the miners and the Queen are destroying stuff at about the same pace. The miners will get through the enemy Queen or King, and then start working on defenses out there. He did rage them down, did not even know that Tesla farm was there. So then he throws in the heal, but look at this, dude. He's got 2 more heal spells. He's still got the Warden's ability. All right, this attack may have looked a little sloppy, but he's got so much still going for him. Watch this. Warden's ability is probably going to be popped really soon. That basically is a heal spell. His troops are immortal inside there, and then he's still got 2 heal spells on top of that. He killed this base, absolutely killed it. Very similar to Callow destroying with his Town Hall 9. This is really, really great. Not Callow, Rico, yes. Well, both of those attacks were really good. Either way, this was just an overwhelming 3-star. Unfortunately, the Warden's not going to survive very long. But yeah, the heal at the very end was amazing, and look at how close this gets, by the way. I mean, there's not very many miners working on that final Tesla, or Inferno, sorry. If this Inferno hadn't gone down, it would have been awful. It would have been terrible. Queen doesn't have her abilities, so the Inferno could have killed the Queen. But overall, he had so many heals. He destroyed that base. It was a beautiful attack for Parth. So let's give Parth some love in the comments. As long as, including all the other people too. Give them all some love in the comments. All right, and moving up to Town Hall 12, we have Proverbs 31 being attacked by her friend Jesus Freaks. All right, this is again a 12v12 raid. And this is another one of those where I saw it was a 12v12. There weren't very many, so I figured you just throw it in there and see what happens. So I'm going to kind of enjoy this with you guys as if it's fresh for me. I don't think I was able to catch this one during the stream. But let's see what happens. All right, so obviously, big funnel being set up on the right and on the left. Jesus Freaks, a.k.a. Dynamite, on the Discord server. You guys probably know him if you're on the Discord server. But a great attack so far. Funnels being set up. The Queen is very quickly approaching. The enemy CC, great poison spell as well. So we like, wow, lots of archers, a witch, an ice golem. That is a brutal CC if you don't get your poison perfect, but it's basically a perfect poison. Notice also he's got some miners and he's got some hogs. So you got, this is called a hybrid. You guys know the hybrid. They're all going to be diving in. The funnel's been set up nicely. The enemy queen, though, may be a problem. That's why you like your miners. They actually target the enemy queen. Heal spell was placed really nicely, keeping everything alive in that core, dealing with X-bows and things of that nature. No problem, though. Hogs are doing a great job. Nice freeze over 2 splash damage, basically. An Inferno and a bomb tower. So it was a really great freeze. Warden's ability also keeping them alive through that second wave of defenses as you come out from the core. And with the multi-targeting Infernos going down, it looks like this was really a very, very overpowered attack. Once again, Jericho Rising won this. While you're looking at these replays, you would think that they dominated, right? They won by multiple stars and it wasn't even close. But no, it was tied. This was a really great war. Probably one of my favorite wars that I've ever been involved in, if I can be completely honest with you guys. I want to do these kind of wars more often. They take a lot of work though, but I think it may be worth it. So anyway, Jesus Freaks, amazing 3-star, 12v12. It was beautiful. It was really great. Heroes are maxed out and everything, so we had full offensive power, but shout out to Jesus Freaks, that was great. So with the last attack of today, guys, and by the way, I would have loved to show you guys one of my 3-stars. But I was asked to dip, so I ended up dipping Nunchuck Nun, 13v12, so I dipped that. But then I was asked to attack Killer by our War General, Big D, and I ended up with a 99% 1-star, or 2-star, sorry, 99% 2-star, and it was a single targeting Inferno at the end. So I was way away from 3-starring. I know 99% seems close, but a single Inferno at the end is a lot to deal with. So I didn't quite get that 3-star, but you know who did get the 3-star? My dude, Hoosier. Hoosier Daddy, my top patron. He's the only guy that's a $100 patron. He's a beast, and he's always been a good attacker. So let's check out this raid. This is going to be the final raid of the video. Down 13v13 3-star. Now, this base is interesting. Mr. Peanuts maybe built this himself. I don't know. Probably. I mean, it's an interesting base. And I just want you guys to notice the incredible usage of the battle blimp in this raid. Okay, he uses a battle blimp. He has also got bats. It's not. This guy does not. He takes things seriously. Okay, just watch this. So King's gonna be using basically setting up a funnel and taking out that royal champion. King with his ability will take her out, and that'll set up a funnel. He actually should continue to go to the right, so that's a really great funnel. Yetis and bowlers deployed on left. So basically, this is the same strategy I use. I use 80 smash, except I don't bring the bats. I haven't had great luck with bats. But watch this. Watch this battle blimp. Battle blimp's on its way. It's going to the town hall. Great rage spell to keep the troops in front of the battle blimp, and there is that Warden's ability, so that's going to keep those troops alive for a very long time. Nice poison, a little short, but it doesn't seem to matter much. And then a rage spell on the battle blimp gets into that town hall compartment. The town hall is surrounded by walls, and those troops made it in there no problem. So that's a really great start. So now we got to start watching for the bat spell. We had a very powerful core, the scatter shots and everything in the core. We also have an Eagle Artillery far left, and here are the bats. So freeze spell placed down. Obviously got to keep that freeze down so the wizard tower can't do a whole lot of damage. That second freeze may not have even been necessary on that wizard tower. Also note there's still a lot of action going on the bottom. There's Yetis clearing a very powerful core. Unfortunately though, the bats died out to the that last wizard tower. It ran out of free spells, but the royal champion was there to save the day. And so yes, it actually does come down to the queen. It comes down to the queen and the royal champion. But I think that Hoosier had a very balanced attack. He depended on all of his troops in the appropriate way. They all got the job done that they were required to do. And now with the queen walk still alive, still got healers alive as well. They're going to be coming through this section of the base with the storages and the Teslas. You guys have seen stuff like this before. And with the wall breakers being set down, triggering traps. There's that tornado trap. Didn't even get close to being useful in this raid. Hoosier Daddy with the Town Hall 13 3-star and swagged the queen's ability. I mean, that was crazy. So shout out to Hoosier Daddy for the one and only Town Hall 13 3-star. Again, I almost had one, 99% 2-star. Didn't quite get it. So shout out to Hoosier Daddy. That was absolutely amazing. And by the way, Jericho Rising wouldn't have won if he hadn't 3-starred that Town Hall 13. So that's kind of a big thing. Of course, that same thing can be said for every other base that was 3-starred. But you understand, that was the highest base that got 3-star. So anyway, guys, that was my overall... Here's the stats, by the way, in case you guys are curious. That was my overall favorite attacks for each Town Hall level. Shout out to Monster Crisis, Callow, Rico, Parth, Jesus Freaks, and Hoosier Daddy. Absolutely amazing, guys. Had a lot of fun during the war. Once again, become a supporter. Links for all that will be down below in the description if you want to take part in the future wars. They're streamed and videos are made from them, and there's a chance to get a shout out in a video. Lots of great reasons, plus it's fun. I mean, we had a lot of fun, lots of troop donations, lots of farming, voice chat in the Discord. I mean, it's just a party, and we invite you to become, or to join the next party again soon, literally like a week from now, maybe less, maybe more, depends on when I can get this video live. So anyway, that's all for me, guys. Be sure and like the video if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already for daily gaming videos, and join the hashtag Klaus family. Also, don't forget to ring the bell for notifications so you can be one of the first to see the new videos. Also, don't forget to use creator code Klaus or whoever's code you wish to use. There's a link in the description to automatically input the code. And that'll be it for me. Remember that I love each and every one of you, and I'll see you all again in the next supporter war.